Welcome to Sarat Chandra IAS Academy. It's been 20 years since Indian Ocean tsunami has hit India. 2004 26 December was the time where Indian Ocean tsunami has hit India. Now we'll try to understand in this 20 years what has happened. And we will also try to understand the definition of tsunami and why does a tsunami get occurred and why it has happened in the Indian coast. What are the lessons we have learned from the Indian Ocean tsunami, and we'll also understand how technologically we have improved after the tsunami. These are the points which we have discussed in this video. First, what is a tsunami? Tsunami is a wave that has been generated due to an earthquake or a volcanic activity that can lead to devastating consequences to human life and property. That is simply called a tsunami. That means the cause of a tsunami is the earthquake and a volcanic eruption. Why did the 2004 tsunami has occurred in Indian Ocean? Because of the reason of earthquake that has been a magnitude of 9.1 magnitude that has occurred in the Indian Ocean near to the Sunda Trench, which is near to the Indonesian coast. Now, we'll also try to understand why the tsunami only hit the Indonesian coast, the Sunda Trench at that point of time. Because this Indonesia is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is a region where convergence and divergence of different plates will happen. Here the tsunami or the earthquake has occurred because of this convergence that has happened and the subduction of one plate among the other plate, because of which the earthquake has occurred and that led to the creation of tsunami waves near to Sunda Trench. You know, when you try to understand the figures related to the tsunami that has occurred in 2004, more than 2.27 lakh people have died due to the tsunami. And more than 1.7 million people got displaced due to this 2004 tsunami. And you know, India was not prepared and not major countries are prepared. Even the Indonesia was not prepared because it has occurred at early morning time and we were not technologically prepared and we were not having the early warning systems as well. That's why India was not prepared at all. That's why the devastating consequence is felt till now also. Now, what are the lessons we have learned from that tsunami? First lesson is the importance of mangrove conservation, which can act as the anti-tsunami characteristic, has been again reaffirmed because this mangroves acts as a coastal shield. They try to protect us from that tsunami waves. Second, the importance of the coastal resource as a public property. For example, the beaches. The beaches in Thailand has not been a public property, it is a private property. But in India, still this beaches and the place near to the coastal area is still a public property. That's why we can use the NDRF or any force very quickly. The quicker response will be there. Then third, we have also understood the disaster impact, that the exposed vulnerability due to disaster. What are the created vulnerability due to disaster? That we have understood. Then we have also understood the impact of the gender discrimination and vulnerability, how the women are getting impacted. These sort of things we have understood. Then fifth, we have also brought down an act called Disaster Management Act 2005, which is getting amended in 2024 as a bill. That also has given the structure of what to do when a disaster will occur. These sort of things are the lessons we have learned and how technologically we have developed. We have got the Indian Tsunami Early Warning Center, which has been started in 2007, which continuously give early warning. Like, how do we give the early warning regarding this tsunami? We have DART system, Deep Ocean Atmospheric, and the response related to the tsunami, where we will try to understand the pressure differences that is happening inside of the ocean, depth of the ocean, and try to give the tsunami early warning systems. India is the 5th country to have that system, tsunami early warning system, along with the US, along with the Chile, along with the Australia, along with China. We are the 5th country which has the early warning system. This is how technologically we are getting developed. We are using the seismic sensors also. We are using the deep geo stations also. More than 350 global stations are working out to give you early warning systems. This is how tsunami response after the tsunami has been curbed out by this sort of things. This is how the Indian Ocean tsunami that has occurred in 2004 have given us so many inputs of disaster management. Even in UPSC, in 2013, we have introduced disaster management paper also. That is leading to more of understanding of disasters. So this is how 2004 ocean tsunami has given a lessons after 20 years also.